Yo guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a good trading method and an easy way to make some coins right now because of how the market is. The market's a bit low, the market's all over the place. A lot of people are scared to put coins into players and things like that. So I'm going to just sort of tell you guys where you want to be putting your coins and sorts of things like this. So to start off with, what we're going to be taking a look at is going to be one of my favorite methods that I've been doing over the last couple of days. It's just easy coins, very minimal effort, and it works really well around content time. So quickly guys, before we do jump into the video, I've got a couple methods that I'm actually making coins with right now, and I also made a lot of my calls in terms of fodder and whether we were selling or buying in my trading Discord very early. I made these calls like over 24 hours ago, so if you want to join the trading Discord, links in the description. You guys can go ahead and join that for completely free. But let's jump straight into the video. So we're going to be looking at like 83, 84, 85, even 86, 87, 88. You can go anywhere from basically 83. We want to look at these sort of player prices and just work out where these are going for. And what we're going to go ahead and do. So 83s are going for around about 1.2k right now, 1.3k. So what I want to go and do is, for example, there's no way all of these have just had bids chucked on them, as I'm going to chuck bids on them, surely. There's just no way. Okay, there is apparently a way. So what I like to go and do is bid about 850 on 83 rated cards. I like to try and find, like, if I'm doing anything above 84s, I'll find 10% below what their minimum price is. Let's say, for example, I'm doing an 88 rated card and their max price is 10,000, or their lowest buy now is 10,000 coins. 10% of that is obviously going to be 1,000 coins. So I would go and mass bid 9,000 across every single 88 rated card. I'd go and just mass bid 9,000 coins and wait till I pick any of them up. And if I do pick any of them up, like I said, they're then going for around about 10,000 coins, as we've just said. So what I would end up actually doing, this is how I'd list them. Let me just use Brant for an example. So I picked up Brant there for 3,300 yesterday on bid. These are going for around about 3,700 coins right now. But what I'd actually list this card up as is I'd go a little bit higher. I'd go 3,900 and 4,000 and just list it like that. And the reason for this is it's going to give you a couple extra coins. And the thing is, people will buy these cards. Eventually, people are just going to lazy buy them because they'll just be doing SBCs. Yours will be the first one that pops up near the hour mark. They'll just buy it. It might be the cheapest one on the first page. They'll pick it up and buy it, and that's it. And it's a very easy way of making some extra coins and just really getting extra coins without really doing anything. Like I said, all them Sergio biscuits I was bidding 850 coins on. I'm then going to list them for 1,300 buy now and 1,200 bid price, and just list them like that and keep going. I had a transfer list full of biscuits yesterday that I'd done exactly that on. Picked them up for 850, sold them all for 1,300, and it just gave me a nice load of profit without really having to do anything. All I had to do was go through and bid on those cards at 850 coins and then list them. That was literally all I had to do. And this works, like I said, with 83s, 84s, 85s, 86s, 87s, 88s, 89s, 90s. Doesn't matter what rating you want to look at. As you can see, I was trying to get more biscuits there for 850. Didn't get any of them. But let me use this biscuits for an example. Oh, these are the ones I've just bid on, aren't they? Yeah, these are the ones I've literally just bid on. I was going to say let me use it one as an example, but I can't. But that is one of the best ways that you guys can make coins right now. One of the easiest ways to make coins. The other way that I've been making coins the last couple of days is actually by buying players in dips, like just investing in players that I knew were going to do well. Like Inform Griezmann, for example, I did go ahead and pick up on Saturday, I want to say, or Sunday, which was when he was basically at his lowest at 575. If we now take a look at Griezmann's card, for example, he is going for... Why is it not showing me Griezmann? What's going on here? Let me look at Griezmann's card. His Inform is currently going for 625,000 coins. So even after tax, I've made about 20,000 coins on that card, if not more, which is great. George Best, I ended up picking up, and I picked him up for 1,225,000. And if we look at George Best's price right now, he is currently up at 1,340,000. So he's 120k more than what I bought him for. Again, I know George Best is very desirable for the high quality teams that like the best players put in. I know a lot of people want to use him for their weekend league, but they'll sell him to get coins throughout the week and do whatever they were trying to do. So I picked him up. Nuit is another one. Walker I picked up again. It was a bit of a dip. He went down to 92,000. This was a bit more of a risk, but again, he's a high meta player. A lot of people use him going into the weekend league. Okay, so he's literally up at 94,000. I've not made too many coins on him at the minute. He's only gone up a little tiny bit. But it's just on Saturdays and Sundays when people are selling their weekend league teams, I'm looking at players that I want to pick up. I'm thinking, right, who are the best team of the weeks? Who are the very desirable team of the week cards? This week, it was Antoine Griezmann. I just knew a lot of people are going to want this card. Everyone loves his base card. He's got that finesse play, the finesse plus play style. It's a very desirable card, so I knew his price was most likely going to increase. The only time we've not seen it really follow trend was last week, and that's because the Centurions promo just brought out a lot of hype, which crashed the market entirely. Like, Trailblazers went out the window, Road to the Knockout cards were getting sold on before they normally do, and overall it just crashed the market. But this weekend it sort of found a bit more stability. We did find that Griezmann has obviously increased in price. Like I said, I made about 40,000, 50,000 coins on that card before tax. And yeah, it's just a great way of picking cards up. The other way you can look at investing, guys, right now is out of pack players. So you want to be looking, you want to be finding the leaks. Who's in Team of the Week this week? Who's going to be in the next Centurions promo? These are the sort of cards you want to be looking at and thinking, right, do I want to pick these cards up? Yes or no? And the reason for this is, if you go and pick them up and you know they're definitely 100% going to be in the promo and they're going to be a pack player, not an objective, not an SBC, you know they are going into packs, just like Lacazette, Tomori, for example. Both of those players are in packs. If you had picked them up last week before the promo dropped, you probably would have made some coins on them because they're high desirable players. Like Mendy, for example, he's a very high meta player. A lot of people like to use Mendy. So if you picked up his gold card, I'm assuming you would have made some decent coins. Let me have a quick look at Mendy's price from what he's done since the weekend or since he came into packs, if that makes sense. So he's at 103k right now. Let's have a look at his daily graph. Let's see what he's saying right now. So he went into packs on the 27th. So since the 27th, his price he's gone from 111,000. Okay, so he's only gone up like 10,000 coins. Well, he's down at 105,000 coins. You could have sold for around about 120. So you'd have made some decent coins there. And again, that's what you want to be doing. So for this week, for example, the Team of the Week, we've got players like Harry Kane, Erling Haaland, Dzeko, Wijnaldum, Renard, Nketiah, Isco, DeMarcus, Medina, Paulinho and Lozano. They are some of the ones that I think are confirmed. I'm pretty sure they're confirmed. I'm not sure if these are leaks or definitely confirmed. But there's some players that I could look at. I could go, right, who's really high meta out of these cards that people are going to want to use? Renard might not be a bad one, for example, because she's been used in SBCs. She's a good bit of fodder. We could see what her price is right now. And of course, if her normal card is going out of packs, people are going to be submitting this card into SBCs, meaning there's less supply, but just as much demand for this card. So people are still going to be trying to pick this card up to chuck it into SBCs. So picking it up for around about 27,000 coins might not be the worst shout, because like I said, her being out of packs and the demand for the SBCs might actually boost her price up and bump it up a nice little bit. So she's going for around about 27,000. I might see what content comes out at 6, and if I can pick up for around about 25k, 26k, I might pick a couple of these up and just see if I can make some profit on this, as she does go out of packs into the weekend league on Wednesday. So might not be a bad little way to invest. But the one thing we do also need to take into consideration with out of pack investments, well, not really out of pack investments this week, but a lot of the investments we are making, it is also the start of the new season this week. So that's one thing we do need to bear in mind. People are going to be going back through their objectives. So, you know, you don't want to be picking up players that could be coming out of packs quite often. Like someone like Mendy, for example, he's only 82 rated. Okay, he's worth a lot of coins, but he will come out of packs quite often in untradeable packs. So you just need to take into consideration, this is all going to refresh on Thursday morning. So we don't obviously know what rewards we're going to get. They might increase these. So for rank 2, we might get a much better pack than we did last season, and so on and so forth. The further we go through, we might be getting better packs and better player picks and things like that. So you need to bear that in mind, that like people on Thursday, if they're grinding the game like I will be, they're going to get through these levels as fast as possible, getting a bunch of special packs, bunch of promo packs, and just being able to unlock and get a lot of untradeable players put into their club, which might drop the value of some players down. So if you are looking to invest wisely, pick those good cards, pick the right times. You know, if you're going to invest in Team of the Weeks, wait till Saturday and Sunday when they're at their lowest, pick them up then, sell into Tuesday and Wednesday when they're going out of packs. Always the best way of doing it. And again, if you're going to be looking at players, it's always Saturdays and Sundays when you want to invest, because that's when people are selling their weekend league teams. And then they'll start rising after everyone's opened their Foot Champs rewards on Monday. You know, that's when majority of the card prices are going to increase in value. And that's where you're going to see a lot of the good profit margins come in. But yeah, you want to be looking at those high-rated informs. If you're looking at inform investments, someone like Haaland might be great. Someone like Harry Kane might be great. Even Nketiah might be a good one to pick up depending on his price. But obviously, I'll be going all over this in my trading Discord. I'll be keeping you guys updated with what I'm doing. If you do want to join it, link is in the description. But I'll also be updating you guys in some videos as well. So make sure you are subscribed with notifications to not miss any of those. If you have enjoyed this video, be sure to smash thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, notifications turn if you haven't. I'll catch you on the next one in a bit.